Hello everybody, and welcome to Psychoboy Plays XCOM 2. I recently finished the first XCOM game, and now I stand before you, playing the second game.
But I don't know for how long.
Final Fantasy VII was not a popular series, but I was going to play this game regardless of whether it would get me views or not. So I figure my genuine interest in it will probably get me, will probably be more interesting to you guys.
We need an army to march in there right now.
I've got a better idea. Outrider, this is Central.
Anyway, I've already watched the intro, so, you know, this shouldn't be too, I'm just showing it again for you guys' benefit, in case any of you wants to watch it along with me. I'll provide some color commentary. Oh yeah, so I'm playing a special expansion to this game called, I forget what it's called. But anyway, it's an expansion to the normal game, and it is based around, I guess, some sort of underground cell, similar to our own, since we are a resistance group in this game.
Placed upon us, mistakes are bound to happen.
It wasn't our fault. Please.
There's no need for any of this. I will do what you ask of me. I just need additional time. Did you say something?
Anyway, this first part is from the expansion.
You must understand.
After this part, there will be another part that will actually set up the game, but this one is setting up the expansion pack, basically. I believe she's called a Reaper. I don't know her actual name, though, because, like I said, I've only seen the intros.
You do exist. Outrider to Avenger, I have visual confirmation.
Are you sure?
God, that is one
Reapers
sexy spacesuit.
Always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover your tracks and get the hell out of there. They can't know we were here. Yet.
Understood.
Yet.
Now the real war begins.
Now, I'm given to understand that the main prologue takes place immediately after this. Because when we retrieve the commander... I've retrieved the commander. I've done the tutorial, even though I'm going to do it again. But yeah, once we retrieve the commander, that is where you see the pod closed up.
Celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene
So yeah, this is all just setting up. Yeah, the aliens won, which I believe totally, because when the last game left off, all that we'd done was prevent the world from being destroyed by the collapsing spaceship. But there was, I mean, we didn't have to sacrifice our best unit for it, and I can totally see us losing the war after that. I did win the first game. It took me a few tries. Which reminds me, I should probably let you know that I'm not going to be doing any sort of Nuzlocke thing for this game. If a unit dies, I'm going to restart, and I'm going to have them survive. Because otherwise this game is basically unbeatable.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known
Preemptive arrests. See, there's the problem, is that you don't have proof of their crime.
Perfect.
Man, that black and red, are they trying to look evil? Because they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Approaching position.
See, now this girl got by just fine, but that other girl just so happened to walk under the sensors and got apprehended.
Prep gate crasher. 60 seconds.
I'm amazed they don't shoot him on the spot. I would have shot him on the spot. I mean, sure they do that, but I don't know. You walk through the gate, you trigger it, at least arrest the guy, you know? You didn't arrest him.
Now.
You're just gonna let him do that. Clearly, alien-human hybrids are not very smart.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
Time to send in 2 fucking units. This doesn't have a chance of going wrong. But I do like this new setup, you know, where we're an underground resistance group. I think it makes a lot of sense, especially why our units are so crappy at the beginning of the game. Because they aren't trained military personnel anymore, they're just volunteers. Millennial volunteers.
First things first. You need to get out of sight.
This takes place 20 years after the previous game, which took place, I believe, around 2015. So I would say that, yeah, 2035. Okay.
In position, but I'm
A very
exposed
advanced
here.
2035.
It's better than nothing. But see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
So, for anyone who isn't aware, why are you watching me play this game? And basically, the idea is stay in cover so that aliens have a hard time shooting you, and then shoot at alien, and then try to get into good positions to shoot the aliens.
Copy that.
There's also some new mechanics introduced in this game that I will be talking about and giving my opinions on as they're introduced. Concealment, that's the first one. I think it's kind of pointless because this is basically what happens in the original game.
Staying low.
You start out in the dark until the enemy sees you, and then they know a bit about you, and then they start fighting you.
We'll lose our advantage.
Only now in this game, you got this line of sight thing, and if you step in one of those squares, you're detected. And quite frankly, being genetically modified to become an alien must do terrible things to your eyesight, because quite frankly, those sight radii should be a lot larger. Then again, their helmets appear to completely restrict their vision, so
Yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
now this mechanic I do like, because you can shoot at them without while they're not in cover, so long as they don't notice you, which I think was a big important thing in the original. Now the big problem with these tutorial levels is that you kind of have to do exactly what they tell you to, which I don't like, because this chick, Ana Ramirez, I really like her style, and she has to die.
You're still keeping score, right?
So does the black guy, by the way. The black guy also has to die. They both do. It's bullshit. And there she goes.
No, Crasher 2 is down. She's gone.
Damn it.
And you're next.
Like that. Watch your flanks.
So that's how you want to play it.
It's a classic setup in XCOM where all the dudes die except for one, and that's how you start. That's how you finish up the tutorial, with one unit who gets promoted. Bazappy zap. I'm used to having laser weapons. What happened to all the plasma weapons, huh? I don't get that. Woo! Cutscene and reinforcements. Not soon enough to save the cute girl, but you know what you can do. See, I would have shot him, you know, just to make sure. Stepping on his
Central,
face seems
reporting in.
counterproductive.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human
So,
hybrid
this
soldiers.
grizzled dude, I believe he's
Advent's
supposed to be
reward for
the advisor from the
obedience and
previous
service.
game,
We've all
but you
heard
know,
rumors.
20 years older and more grizzled.
Never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change.
But, all the same, I'm not
Let's
sure.
move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an advent transport closing on your position.
Cover
Aliens!
the left side.
I'm on it.
Keep your eyes peeled. Fire on anything that moves.
Now we're about to get to the really new stuff that we don't see too much of. That I think
The main
personally
entrance
is
clear.
really cool.
We need to move on the package.
Yep. Wait, his name is literally